Is it Cricut or Cricut?
I think it's Cricut, right?
Oh, it looks like they got rid of the little
logo.
Cricut antlers.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, now we really don't know. I'm gonna go with Cricut.
All right, Cricut it is.
Okay, well, here we are with the Cricut Maker 4.
I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh, what did I drop?
Already breaking things.
Oh shoot, I think that's your phone.
So you yourself have a Cricut Maker 3,
I
is that
do.
right?
What do you have?
I have just the standard Cricut Maker.
Okay, so we'll see what the differences are today, and then we'll see if we should upgrade.
Yes.
All right, let's go for it.
Ooh.
You're impressed by a cardboard box?
Well, okay, the way that they inlay the top, the packaging, the setup guide, as someone who hates reading instructions, this is quite easy to follow in my opinion.
That's true, that is true. Okay, for those of you who don't know, the Cricut is
it's like a small CNC machine a little bit.
But then it can also draw, it can emboss, it can foil, and these are some of the tools that you might need for it. So we have a fine point pen, which helps with drawing cards or
drawing illustrations. It makes it easier for people who don't want to write things.
Yes, and it looks way more pro.
Yes.
Okay, what else have you got?
This is the scoring stylus. So when you're making cards or die lines, it just scores.
Makes for easier folding. And then we've got a weeding tool, so when you're making stickers or things like that and you need to peel out that little bit in the A to get rid of.
This is the, what's the technical term for it? I wanted to call it the scrapey tool, but it's not the scrapey tool. As coined by Riley, this is the Cricut spatula.
I think this is the spatula.
Metal spatula?
There can only be one.
I actually don't know what this is for. I've never used mine before. Have you?
Only when there's paper that's like super stuck. And then I gouged the mat, which is here. This is a light grip mat. There are other options too, and basically what these are for is to stick your materials, like vinyl, onto it so that it doesn't shift around when it's cutting or scoring.
One thing that I really liked about my Cricut Maker 3 is that I could use smart materials, and the Cricut Maker 4 also allows you to use smart materials. So that's where you don't actually need the mat. You can load the material right into the machine and it just cuts. And it allows you to do much longer cuts. I believe it's up to 12 feet you can do. So I've been able to do like banners and signs for Smash Champs recently, which has been really cool.
My Cricut Maker doesn't have that function.
Oh, okay, well you might be upgrading then.
Yeah!
Woohoo!
The machine.
I hate the color.
Me too!
I'm glad I'm not the only one. I saw that there's a Michael special for like a sage green, and I loved that one.
Ooh.
And then obviously your power cord and the adapter to your computer if you decide not to use Bluetooth. We also got the upgraded everything bundle, so let's see what's in here.
Yay, more things.
Ooh, a tote bag.
Yay! I actually haven't printed anything on a tote bag before, or transferred
Okay, well, we'll have to try that today. I love this. I have one of these, and it is awesome. It makes you cut really straight lines, especially for your smart vinyl and paper and things like that.
Also comes with Cricut Joy materials. Oh, insert cards.
Oh, I read that there's like a specific mat where you can put 4 cards on, and you can print 4 at a time.
What's great about that?
Well, you
can put 4 cards and cut 4 cards at a time, so it's just efficiency.
We love efficiency.
We do. All right, so we got matless heat transfer and transfer tape. Printable vinyl. I have not done any stickers on mine yet, have you?
No.
Okay, well, that's something else to try.
Yes.
We have all these materials. Where do we start?
With our sponsor, of course, Saily. Thanks to Saily for sponsoring today's video.
The weather these last few days in Vancouver has been a bit unpredictable. A nice vacation to get away from it all sounds pretty good right about now.
With Saily's eSIM plans, anyone can take some well-deserved time off and still stay connected.
Available in over 180 countries, it's easy to set up. Just download the app, select the plan that you need, and with a few taps, you'll be good to go.
And if you run into any issues, 24/7 chat support is there to help.
So head to saily.com/ShortCircuit or download the app and use code ShortCircuit to get 15% off a Saily eSIM data plan.
Beat the tariffs with the Shipstorm Sale event at lttstore.com. We are offering free shipping on any order worldwide over $150 US. So it's a great time to pick up a commuter backpack, a precision screwdriver, or a stylish framework hoodie. Oh, I took it off to put on this jacket. The point is, we've also got never before seen pricing on our MCM Essentials bundle. Don't miss it. We'll have it linked down below.
One thing that I really liked when I set up my Cricut originally was that it was really easy to do. So you just go to the website, download the app, you can do it on your phone or iPad, and away you go. One thing to note too is the Cricut Maker 3 accessories also work with the Cricut Maker 4.
Couple things to point out primarily with this machine is, first off, this little ledge here. I know a lot of craft moms and dads that like to use this for their iPad because the software is compatible with multiple devices. What do you usually use?
I usually use my desktop or my laptop.
Interesting, and I use my phone, so.
At first glance, I actually don't see very many differences compared to the Maker 3.
And honestly, even compared to the standard Maker, it doesn't seem that different. The buttons are the same. This is the same.
I think the accessory bin here is the same.
Yep.
Even though it looks the same, one thing we do know is that it's actually much faster. So instead of 8 inches per second, it should cut 14 inches per second. I brought my Maker 3 here so that we can actually do side-by-side tests to see if that's actually true.
Oh, do we have the same pattern? Same pattern.
One thing that did impress me is that this came out at the same price as this, but much faster.
So it really would be an upgrade then.
Well, sort of. I think we have to see how fast it is, and depending on people's use cases, because for me, as just an occasional Cricut user, I don't think I wouldn't upgrade from the 3 to the 4. But
We haven't tried it.
yes, but we haven't tried it, and if I ran my own business and it did indeed cut faster, then I could see why somebody would invest that money to upgrade. Okay, Sarah, we forgot to open something. Ooh, another pen. Okay, black, that's more standard than your magenta.
Yes.
And some transfer paper, some smart iron-on, some smart vinyl. Now would be a good time to figure out what projects we want to make.
Yes.
Should we check out the design space?
Yes, Cricut Design Space.
There's a free version, but there's also a subscription version, and I've noticed that over the years, they've pared down the things you're able to do on the free version in order to make people pay for it, which I hate, honestly. Hey, maybe you can get me some new stickers for my laptop, Sarah, because these are from the last Cricut Maker video.
Yes.
And
Let's do
I
it.
didn't do a very good job of applying it, so it's been peeling. With the subscription, you get things like special fonts, images, or ready-to-make projects already.
I think I pay around $11.99 USD a month.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
Do you make enough craft projects to justify that?
Last time I made something with my Cricut machine, and I think this is a running theme in general with just like craft supplies in general, is that I'll use it for the first few months and then I'll just completely forget I have it.
Okay, is that a classic craft thing, or is that just a you and me thing and we're just ADD about our crafts?
I don't know, let us know in the comments. So a lot of these are actually made by people in the Cricut community, which I really appreciate, but I hate everything being behind a paywall.
Let's just do a cat.
Yeah.
To give you some idea for what's included in the free version versus subscriptions, you can see, like even in basic shapes, this is what's included for free, and you have to pay for everything else. So usually what I do is I find an image I like, and then I download it, and I upload and use this tool that they have to create it into a cut project. Sarah sent me an SVG file, so I didn't actually have to do too much to that image to make it workable, or cuttable, I should say. Normally, when you have just a regular graphic, you have to highlight all the parts that you want it to cut around. And sometimes that can be really easy, and sometimes it can be more challenging depending on how many different colors there are. Once our project is ready to cut, we just click on Make, and then it takes us to this page where you get to pick the materials. So, like I said earlier, you can use a mat, which allows you to use smaller pieces of vinyl or cardstock or whatever the case may be, or you can use smart vinyl, which is without a mat, and you have to put in the full width in order to cut properly. So for small things like this, normally I would use a mat so that I'm not wasting material. We're gonna do a speed test with both of them side by side using the smart vinyl this time. You can use different materials that aren't Cricut branded, but it might take some playing around with just to make sure that it's cutting the right depth. To measure the speed difference, we've connected the Cricut Maker 3 to my computer, and the Cricut Maker 4 is connected to Sarah's computer. So we'll see which one's actually faster. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, on go.
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Mine's done. What the heck?
That's not
That is
looking
not
good.
what's supposed to happen.
Mine's still not done yet. Oh, there, now it's done.
All right, so that was on Bluetooth. I wonder if plugged in, we're gonna have a different result because there won't be that delay, but we'll see.
You're gonna do 3, 2, 1, go!
3, 2, 1, go!
Is it gonna be faster this time?
Yeah.
Oh, it's done.
So by Bluetooth, the Maker 3 was faster, but by USB, the Maker 4 was faster. This was only one test though, so maybe we'll try it out on the other projects and we'll see.
Yeah. We have 4 cats.
We do. They obviously need stickers too. Okay, so Sarah, you're doing the thing that I did last time, which was wrong. And that's
Oh!
how I ended up with all of these wrinkles in mine.
Oh no!
We need transfer paper. I've learned. Basically what it is tape that's not very sticky. So then you stick it on top of your design to pull it off so I can see exactly where I want to put it. And I can make sure that it goes down nice and smooth, unlike what I did last time. And then you're supposed to just be able to peel it without the sticker coming off. Because I'm doing it in front of the camera, I still managed to screw up and put bubbles in it.
You can literally use the Cricut to decorate your Cricut, which I'm gonna do right now. Wow.
Nice. I like it. Let's run the next speed test. And let's do a new project.
What's it gonna be?
Let's do a Pokemon tote bag.
Yay! Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
One thing I hate about the app is it always says it's 100% done when it's still obviously going.
Yeah.
So you can't actually tell how long it's gonna be. Mine's done. What the heck, Sarah?
Just seconds before. It's only seconds.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be up to 2 times as fast. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be, what, 14 inches per second versus 8? Is that different materials have different, like, is that an average? I don't know how, I don't know.
So after testing our suspicions using Bluetooth, it seems that this machine did in fact run slower, but we have a lot of tech within the office, and so there may be some interference. This is gonna be a nightmare to weed.
So the weeding process is getting rid of any material that you don't want ironed on.
And is there often like a bunch of little extra bits?
It really depends on your design. You can see how intricate this design is. So yes, there's tons of tiny little pieces, but because all of the shapes are solid, I've been able to mostly just pull. Think about how long it would take to cut something like this by hand. I don't think you could.
Yeah, you would not get these results, that's
No.
for sure.
And that's one thing that I really like about the Maker, is that you're able to make things that look pretty pro, honestly, but they're still handmade. You would not consider this a handmade gift, Riley? If somebody made you a tote bag with a Pokeball?
Well, no, I think the gift would be handmade, but those little things, I would actually reject it if they.
Oh!
What? I'm just kidding. It's a joke.
Can you name any of these?
That's Charizard, right? Did I get the easiest one wrong?
Oh, it's not even Charizard.
No, Sarah, I can't. Okay, I gotta find. I was actually looking for Pikachu. There's Pikachu.
Yay! You got one Pokemon right. That's okay. I won't judge.
You're judging. I know you are.
So while Yvonne is centering our design, I also wanted to mention that aside from totes, you can actually use this iron-on vinyl for a variety of materials. One of my favorites, using our LTT store blanks, if you're ever looking for things to do. New colors coming soon, lttstore.com. Oh, it's working. Oh, it's working.
Wait, was it?
Oh, it's working. Riley, this is so satisfying.
Was it supposed to cool first, or no? We just go for it.
I don't know, I didn't get that far down in the instructions.
Too late.
Oh, Sarah, we forgot to weed this part.
No, I failed.
Just don't tell anyone about it. They won't notice.
Yay!
It looks really good.
We did that.
We did. Did you believe in us?
They celebrated for us.
I know it's not handmade enough for you, but
Try to give it to him as a gift. We will see in live if Riley accepts it.
I will accept it.
Yay!
Thank you so much.
Cricut has delisted the Cricut Maker 3 on their website, so we can't actually see the specs for the cutting speed. Some websites say it's around 8, some are saying that it was 11, but we can't confirm either way right now. Based on what you've seen so far today, though, would you upgrade?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I think with the amount that I actually genuinely need to use my Cricut for projects, it's not worth spending the money to get a new machine.
I agree, but if I was, like I said before, if I was running a business and I was doing this day to day and I wasn't using it by Bluetooth, I might consider it, especially if I can sell it and it would only be maybe, what, $100 upgrade. Maybe that might be worth it, but for how often I use it too, it basically does the exact same thing at slightly faster speeds.
If you don't have a Cricut already, but you want to try debossing or making cards or writing or cutting out your own vinyl stickers, then I would say the Cricut machine is a good value for what you get. It's just a matter of whether or not upgrading seems reasonable. And in this case, I think we can agree it's probably not worth it.
If you don't need all the functionality that the Cricut Maker 4 has, you can pick up the Explore 4 instead. It supports less materials and it comes with less tools, or you can also pick up a refurbished or used Cricut Maker 3, which is basically the same except for the speed.
Or you don't have to buy a Cricut at all. There are many alternatives to this, those that I haven't tried out myself but have heard great things about. I'd recommend doing some research and finding out what works best for your projects.
This was chaos, but thank you for watching.
Yes, like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you want to see next. And if you're interested, go watch my Ninja Creamy Swirl video.
Ice cream?
Yeah, ice cream.
Nice.
Who doesn't love ice cream?